Now let's get into the backup running backs for this team. And in my opinion, these are two really solid backup running backs where when you combine the duo together, it just makes so much sense for this team. Let's start off with a true freshman in Yasin Willis. He is 6'1", 225 pounds from New Jersey. He was a 2024 three-star recruit. He was originally committed to Pitt, but then flipped to Syracuse. Shout out to those who flipped to Syracuse. We love everyone who flips to Syracuse, just not those who flip against Syracuse. Of course, we saw him first in the spring game where he had 11 carries for over 90 yards and a touchdown. He was a beast in the spring game. And what really stands out about Yasin Willis is the size. 6'1", 225 pounds. That's not just college size. It's not, right? He's a true freshman, 18 years old. No, that's NFL size. I'm not joking. I'm not being hyperbolic. 6'1", 225. That is NFL size. I don't know how familiar you guys might be with body mass index. The abbreviation is BMI. But in the NFL, you want, especially if you want a workhorse running back, most workhorse running backs in the NFL, the guys that you're going to draft in fantasy football, have a BMI of 30. That's what they typically have, 30, okay, or at least 30. Yasin Willis's BMI as an 18-year-old true freshman in college, if his size is accurate, which is 6'1", 225 pounds, is 29.7. Already 29.7. Compare it to Sean Tucker. When Sean Tucker measured at the combine, which was in 2023, when he measured at the combine, his BMI was 30.6. Keep in mind, Sean Tucker had been in college for 3 years. So this kid, Yasin Willis, what jumps out to me is the size. So how is he going to be used? Well, at least as a true freshman, right? You got your bell cow and LeQuint Allen. We're going to get to the next running back in a second. Yasin Willis is at least for his true freshman year, a short yardage running back. So 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3, right? Near the goal line, near the 1, 2, 3 yard line, right? That's when you'll see Yasin Willis really shine in the short yardage situations because he already has the size to be able to handle it. Now, next up, the perfect complement. A perfect complement, and why I believe these are two quality backups for Syracuse football running backs. Will Nixon. He's 5'11", 185 pounds. He was a 3-star transfer running back from Washington. He is the son of Jeff Nixon, the new Syracuse football offensive coordinator and running backs coach. Now, he was a 3-star recruit out of high school as a wide receiver, where he spent 2 years at Nebraska as a wide receiver. He didn't do much production-wise, and then he transferred over to Washington, where he transitioned into a running back. However, when you have a player that transitions from wide receiver to running back, you already know by default that he is a pretty good pass catcher, right? He's pretty good. Maybe he wasn't the Division I level wide receiver that anyone hoped he would be, but at very minimum, he was able to make Division I football in a Power 5 conference as a wide receiver. Now, he transitioned to running back, where in the last 2 seasons, he has 54 carries for 290 yards. That's over 5 yards a carry. And he also has 21 total catches in that span. The way I see Will Nixon used is because you have LeQuint Allen, who's your do-it-all workhorse back, and you have Yasin Willis, who's a short yardage back, Will Nixon's role is going to be, well, receiving. He is a receiving third down option for this team out of the backfield. So overall, when you look at the backups and how they complement to LeQuint Allen, I've already alluded to this. LeQuint Allen is a all-purpose running back. He has the capability to be on the field for all 3 downs, right? We have seen it with LeQuint Allen over the course of an entire season. But part of the reason why I believe he's going to have maybe less carries than last year, I believe in the lower end of the 200s, but he'll be more efficient, is because you have one guy who can really be the punisher for this team out of the backfield, and Yasin Willis as a backup option. And then you have Will Nixon, who can catch the ball out of the backfield. So you don't need LeQuint Allen to be on the field for all 3 downs throughout the entirety of the game. He doesn't need to play 90% of the snaps for this team to be successful, because the backups behind him have different skill sets that no matter the situation, you can put one of them on the field. If it's 3rd and 1, you can use Yasin Willis. If it's 3rd and 10, you can put in Will Nixon, and you can trust that he can get open as a running back and scoot for the first down possibly, right? So overall, this is a very, very solid trio of running backs that Syracuse football has for next season. I'm excited about this unit. I'm excited about this unit a lot, because last year they didn't really have much behind LeQuint Allen. This year, I think the backups are much better. LeQuint Allen going into another year of college should be even better. This is going to be a fun group to watch, and with Kyle McCord under center, you can't really stack the box against them. So overall, I'm pretty pleased with the Syracuse football running back room.